It's low key. I wanted to. I wanted the intro. I wanted to come into that YG song he titled Donald Trump, but I know I would get flagged. I know the algorithm would pick me up if I sang that. So I'm gonna lay low on that. Let's just get to the article. Madden 19, Kaepernick's name back in soundtrack. Woo! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! A lot of happy black people. EA Sports has fixed the Colin Kaepernick mistake, removing the edit that scrubbed the quarterback's name. Why are they saying quarterback like he's still in the league? From a song that's on the soundtrack of the Madden NFL 19 video game. As we previously reported, Colin's name is part of the original lyrics for YG's track Big Bank, which is featured in the game, but on the version released on Monday, Cap's name was mysteriously absent. EA Sports claimed they made an unfortunate mistake when members of our team misunderstood the fact that while we don't have rights to include Colin Kaepernick in the game, this doesn't affect soundtracks. EA added, "We messed up, and the edit should never have happened. We will make it right with an update to Madden NFL 19 on August 6th. That was yesterday. That will include the reference again." Oh God, I don't know who this is. It says Mr. Changing Lives. It only took my tweet over 2 million views on social media. Pressure from YG Big Sean, hashtag Black Twitter, and every major news outlet for you guys to fix something that should have never been done. Um, yeah, let's see. It says, turns out EA kept their word on that, and now Colin's name can be heard on the song in the game. There was a movement to boycott the game. We'll see what happens to the boycott now that the mistake has been remedied. Let's hop into another article real quick. Let me just go through this real quick. Okay. It says both YG and Big Sean took to Twitter to complain about EA Sports' decision to remove Kaepernick's name, and the video game company apologized and said it would add his name back on an update that happened Monday. Okay, so that was yesterday. Big Sean wrote on Twitter, he said, "It's disappointing and appalling. NFL and EA took Kaepernick's name out of my verse on Big Bank for Madden 19 like it was a curse word. When he's not a curse, he's a gift. Nobody from my team approved of any of this." Oh, shit. They got the shirts too. They got the hashtag I'm with Cap shirts. Okay. Apparently, I want you guys to keep this in mind. YG just came out with a mixtape or an album called Stay Dangerous. Let's just keep it in context. Let's keep it in context. Yeah, this is EA Sports Madden. This is their Twitter. They said, "Hey man, we screwed up plain and simple. Gonna get it fixed right away." Damn. They don't give a fuck about professional. They say, "Hey, bro, shit, let us slide." God damn. Let's see. All right, well let's get into this other part right here, and then I'm gonna give you my guys. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion on this. It also says YG Madden CEO called to apologize over cap attack, but is sorry enough. And I can't escape this ass nigga. Like, Jesus Christ, pause. YG, whose song Big Bank triggered a fierce war that goes to the heart of civil rights and racial prejudice in America. Says the Madden CEO called him to express regret over editing out Colin Kaepernick from the song, but it may be too little too late. YG was leaving Craig's in WeHo Friday night before his album release party, and he said Andrew Wilson, the CEO of Electronic Arts, which got on the horn to say Colin's name, will be back in the Madden game come Monday. As you know, YG's version included Colin, but it not so mysteriously disappeared when the game was unveiled, triggering outrage. It can only be viewed as kneeling to NFL fans who embrace Donald Trump's version of America. YG says he will not boycott the game, but the boycott is in full force and growing. So yeah, that's pretty much that, man. I'm not about to read no more shit about this because I really don't give a fuck about this shit. I just got two questions for you guys. YG just said, it says it right here. YG says he will not boycott the game, but the boycott is in full force and growing. So you got the dude complaining. No disrespect to YG. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no boke or whatever. I don't know. I tried. Boke. You know how they put B in front of everything? I give up. I'm sorry. I'm a square. Apologize. But look at the hypocrisy, man. Look at the hypocrisy. Look at the clear hypocrisy. And this is what you people stand behind. Something is mentally wrong with you people that you can't understand this. You're being led to the fire. Something is wrong with you people because you cannot think for yourself. This man just says his goddamn song. He's saying in his own song. I mean, he's saying himself, he will not boycott the game that scrubbed Colin Kaepernick's name from it. But you guys will? You know how stupid you look? It's his song. And he's still riding with EA Sports. He's still riding with Madden 19. But you people want to boycott it? It's his song. It's like nobody understands what I'm saying. And then look at this. Yo, this is crazy. He says right here on his tweet. He says on his tweet, well, all right, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Big Sean said it. It's disappointing and appalling that they took Cap's name out of his verse. Right? So Big Sean says that. But YG says he's not going to boycott the game. So YG must not feel it's disappointing and appalling. Right? If he's co-signing the game, that's my first question. So why are these people, my first question is this. Why are these people, why is anyone boycotting Madden 19 when YG, the person whose song it is, isn't even boycotting it? What fucking sense does it make? What's the point? Please tell me that. My second question is, and it pretty much sums up, why I feel how I feel about this entire situation. I don't remember Colin Kaepernick saying anything about police brutality and racial injustice when he was in the Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. But was Colin Kaepernick saying a word about police brutality and racial injustice when he was in the Super Bowl? Was he saying it his rookie year? Answer this question for me. How many years was Colin Kaepernick being paid millions of dollars to play the game of football before he spoke up about something that's been happening for years. You people need to pay attention, man. In my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion, allegedly, the dude was on his way out. He knew he was on his way out. Like a bitter bitch, he just wanted to stir the pot. It's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. He was on his way out. You don't see, it'd be different if it came from a Tom Brady. It'd be different if it came from a Drew Brees. And I'm saying when these people, are hot. Fuck it, man. Even now, because the quarterbacks that I'm naming were real quarterbacks. They really had stock in the NFL. Tom Brady still has stock in the NFL. Niggas, if not 40, going on 40. What's his name? Aaron Rodgers. Shit. If we talking black quarterbacks, did Mike Vick ever come out and say anything about police brutality? I'm asking. Who else? Donovan McNabb? Did he come out and say anything? These people get paid millions of dollars to throw a ball around. As entertaining and, that we're programmed to think it is, these are grown men still playing with balls. Poles. When you're a child, when you're young, when you're a kid, you play with balls, right? Play kickball, baseball. You throw balls around. That's how you have fun. These are grown-ups being paid millions of dollars to throw a fucking ball around. Just keep that in context. Meanwhile, you have people, when people get shot, somebody got to drive your ass to the hospital, right? Are they making as much as these ball players? You're not about to teach your children everything they need to know, or mathematics or science or so on and so forth. So you drop them off at school. You drop them off somewhere else so somebody else could teach your own children about life. Teachers don't make shit. Are teachers making as much as ball players? Shout out Q Dawson in the chat. Welcome to the stream, fam. Welcome to the show. I'm going to say show from now on. Welcome to the show, fam. So naturally, I just try to simplify everything on this planet and keep it in context. There's people out here and their jobs, in my personal opinion, they should be making the person that's driving your ass to the hospital after you just got shot in the face, they deserve to be paid more money than a person throwing a ball around. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. These nannies. I'm talking to people, to females that are nannies. And the parents, the children of the parents, they look at the nanny like she's their mother. That's how often they're not around for their children. I feel like the nanny should be nannies do make a grip. Nannies do make a grip. It'd be nannies be coming from overseas. They can afford their own spot just by, taking care of another person's child. Right? But shit, fuck it. Why not give them millions the same way these ball players are getting? You with me, Q? I'm just saying, man. If you keep it in context, I'm just saying. And that's pretty much where I'm at with it. Stop complaining, NFL players, basketball players. If you're a grown man and you throwing a ball around, one, you have no reason to complain about shit. I'm sorry. If you're making millions of dollars to throw a ball around, you have no reason to complain about shit. Period. But what I will say is, if you do want to do something about this situation, what you could do is the most logical solution. Put your money together, ball players, because you see, it's going back to what I said moments ago. If you keep it in context, when you're a child, when you're a kid, you play with balls, you play kickball, whatever. You playing with balls. That's how you have fun. Pause. When you grow up, you're supposed to do grown-up shit. These are grown men still playing with balls. Pause. They still have that same mentality. They're still finding joy from playing with balls. Pause. That's the psychology everybody's not understanding. So they carry that same immature psychology and don't have enough brain power to say, you know what? How about instead of us complaining, let's put our millions of dollars together and create our own league. So us men can play with our balls, aka toys, whatever. It's the same premise, in my opinion. And we don't have to answer to really no one else but ourselves. Q Dawson, you make a great point. Q Dawson says, ain't no way. They should be paid more than nurses, teachers, etc. You got nurses, man. Your grandma or your mother is in a hospital, right? Cancer. She got to go to chemo. Or she's a diabetic. You just leave your loved one. Here come the air quotes. You're leaving your loved one with a stranger. You're trusting that stranger to take care. This dude he want to cut the grass now. This dude want to cut the grass outside now. It's almost 5:00. You're trusting that stranger to take care of your loved one better than you could. Don't you think they deserve to be paid millions? That's just pretty much where I'm at with it, man. As far as Colin Kaepernick, he's a complete and utter joke to me. It's all about energy and it's all about consistency. And, hopefully, Q, you can agree with me on this. If he came in from the front door, his rookie season, shit, hell, even his second season, and said, I want to talk about police injustice. I want to talk about police brutality. I understand I'm a rookie or I'm a sophomore in this league. But now that I have this money and I have these resources, this is something I like to talk about. And if you don't want to talk to it about me as far as the NBA, if you don't want to talk with me about it as far as the NFL, I'm all fucked up right now. If you don't want to talk to me about it, then I'm going to talk to the people that I'm going to talk to the players that the people come to see. Am I tripping? Am I a coon? Q Dawson says they put their heart and soul to help them survive. That's a fact. My grandmother, kidney, her kidneys failed, right? And I was very close to my grandmother. I would spend nights in the hospital with her because her own children wouldn't be there for her. It's a true story. No bullshit. You can ask anybody. You can ask anybody that knows me. 19 years old, taking care, only person taking care of my great grandmother. My great grandmother. She was in her 80s. Only person. Her own children never did nothing for her around that time. Even though I was there wasn't much I could do for my grandmother. I could help walk her to the bathroom, but then the nurse would have to help her clean up. I couldn't. The nurse would have to, help feed her. The nurse would have to, put the IVs in her. I could help her get out of bed. I was very limited. I know for a fact that nurse wasn't making as much money as she deserved to. Simply because she was helping my grandmother, my great grandmother, stay alive. And life is priceless. So how is that equivalent to sitting on a couch on Sunday and watching a football game for 3 hours, smiling and cheesing and chuckling for 3 hours? In my opinion, it's not equivalent. Is it entertaining? Yes, it can be. Especially once you throw liquor and half-naked girls into the equation. Shout out Hooters. But I just don't respect that payroll. I don't respect that payroll. Q Dawson says, my question is, why do they get paid more than nurses? I mean, look, bro. That's the question of the day. Why do grown men that throw balls around, pause, get paid more than nurses, teachers, nannies? Sometimes even just mentors. Why? These grown men that are throwing balls around, pause, they're not pushing society in a positive direction. They're nothing more but a source of entertainment. And then when you're done watching them, you go on to do whatever other source of entertainment you have. Once again, I'm not hating. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm just speaking my truths. And hopefully, people out there agree with me. But that's pretty much it. YG gets his apology from the CEO of Madden. It's just very strange. It's very strange. I didn't even hear the song. Apparently the name of the song is called Big Bank. I'm going to assume that song has nothing to do with anything. Well, I'm not going to assume anything. They're saying that, it triggered a fierce war that goes to the heart of civil rights. Look, I don't feed into that shit, man. What they say Black Lives Matter. I say human lives matter. I say character in humans matter. I'm a ride for anybody on this planet that has the right character. If your character is good and pure, I'm a ride with you, and consistent, and your energy is on point, I'm a ride with you. If it ain't, it don't matter what color of skin you are. It's 2018. The fuck does skin color? What the hell does skin color have to do with anything? Human beings are supposed to be at the top of the food chain, and we talking about skin color. Human beings is the smartest, dumbest niggas on the face of this planet. I said it. Character. Character. And my familiarness with how I normally judge somebody on a character is with where their energy is and their consistency. Colin Kaepernick, and this is a fact, Colin Kaepernick was in the league for how many years until he had an epiphany and said, you know what? I think I want to talk about police brutality today. Answer this question. Was it on the way in or was it on the way out? I want to shout out Q Dawson for coming through, man. You always show love, bro. I appreciate you. If you fuck with what I'm saying, show me some love. Hit that like button. The likes mean a lot. Mean a lot to me. They feed my soul, feed my energy. If you already know what's coming now. If you don't fuck with me, if you don't fuck with what I'm saying, go ahead and slap the. Let me see. Let me get creative with it. Who don't y'all like right now? If y'all don't fuck with me, slap the dog piss. Slap the Donald Trump. Slap the R. Kelly. Slap the. Do I dare say it? Slap the Charlemagne the God out of that dislike button. God damn. I love all y'all family. I want to welcome Ann to the show. How you doing, Miss Ann? I'm on my way out. We was live for a while. I hope you're having a good day though. Stay cool. Hop up in the comments, y'all. Turn up, get lit in them comments. And subscribe. Slow key.